Um, no, y'all ain't seen me in a while. Hit the notification bell. Well, you really don't need to. I am going to be transitioning out of reading for tarot for the collective. I will read tarot for myself and for certain clients that I know are working on their healing proactively, but I've been silenced by my ancestors, my spirit team, to not read anymore after the first. So I figured I'd do these. Hopefully, I can get all 12 signs done today, tomorrow, whenever, before the first. And then, I have other modalities that I work with as far as with clients. I can do shadow work, other energy work, but tarot right now, no. And I'm also ascending to reading shells as well as bones, as well as just energy. So if you're interested in energy reading, by all means, I might just even pop up on YouTube and just give general energy readings for the collective. But tarot, no more, my loves. I have now graduated and elevated and evolved. Unfortunately, I love tarot, but reason being is that a lot of people don't use tarot for what it really should be used for, which is the growth, like evolutionary growth, going within and aligning oneself with the greater purpose, right? The higher purpose of the higher self. And a lot of people just ain't using it for that. Like I can't even lie. It was a guilty pleasure for me for a while too with this whole twin flame journey, and I got like stuck. But once I worked on my healing, I started to see things with a lot more clarity and realized that, you know, the whole purpose, the whole spiritual journey is not for self at all. It is for the exemplification of healing and the glory of God. And so, therefore, if it's not going to be used as such and you don't want to do the work and you just want me to tell you fortunes and tell you about your future and what your baby daddy doing and what your baby mama doing, I can't do that, folks, honey. I don't use these modalities in that fashion, so I do not condone using them in that fashion. And so, therefore, with that conflict spiritually, I couldn't continue. But I'm going to just close out the year 2021 with these zodiac reads. So, again, like, you can still hit the notification, become a subscriber if you haven't already. Look at the old videos, they got some good knowledge, dropping jewels. But I can't continue to do so on this channel when it comes to tarot. So like I said, you might get a bonus every now and then. I might do some runes, I might do other readings, but not tarot, okay? Like I said, that's not my fault. Y'all wasn't growing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the clients that I was attracting were only just draining my energy. There were a lot of energy vampires when it came to reading for the collective, and I could feel that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of those that's gonna just do this for the money, honey. But of course, I do still have to make a living. So y'all know I opened this metaphysical shop. I have so many goodies here, from smudge kits to abundance kits, and as well as just healing tools in general, like candles and crystals and just everything, spell writing kits. So come check us out, 5615 Memorial Drive, if you're in the Atlanta area. So shit is about to get real for you, Virgo, for 2022. We're going to talk about what we're releasing. I'm going to actually lay a spread. It's called, I forgot what it's called. It's a circular spread, but it has 10 cards. And so I'm going to pull a few oracle messages to begin the reading. But these are your two from my vision board downloads. Basically, real is rare, and it's also intense, okay? And I know you keep asking, you know, I'm just hearing be careful what you ask for. I know you keep asking for this unconditional love that you think that you're seeking. And I know you've been working really hard, Virgo, on your self-love and your self-focus and knowing your self-worth, right? But at the end of the day, I should have got my sage. It's like a sage, but I do have my leg buck candle out here. So we'll get some cleansing as we're doing this from, the spirit realm. And so we're just going to let cards fall out, and then we're going to set up the spread. But the Tower in reverse. So you're getting over a lot of that intensity of wanting something that you rightfully deserve because you know your worth. You've been working on your self-healing. But at the end of the day, what you couldn't take is again, the non-involvement of others and the people around you, your connections. If you're going to grow and then others are going to stay stagnant, how can you grow? And so the tower moment had to happen for that specific reason. Like shit had to get shaken up, and rearranged in order for you to move forward. So it got real intense real quick, went real quick, right? And so, and you realize that you're a rare species, you're a rare entity on this planet, you're a starseed, right? And you might be a lunar goddess as I am, or a sea witch, or a kitchen witch, whatever you are, you tapped into your gifts and now you know your full potential. But are you using it? Okay, so like I said, this spread is going to focus on what we're releasing for 2021, going into 2022, and what's going to come in place of that releasing. But I know in the past, things have gotten real strange for you, real weird, real quick. And you didn't understand why, but now you're starting to understand why, because shit had to get shaken up. Connections had to get broken. Shit had to get realigned, right? Okay, so Virgo, 2022. I'm just going to pull a couple of love messages. True love is coming in. Love yourself first. And you, like I said, you've been doing that. You've been working on your ascension, and others around you may not understand it, but you understand it, especially as you go through it and you start to see things being revealed to you as you're releasing. And when you do your rituals, these downloads come to you very quickly, and you're realizing exactly where they play a part and from the past, right? How you weren't really clear before all of this. And so the tower needed to happen. And so you're healing from that, you're rebuilding, right? And like I said, that intensity, that rock bottom that you went through, you actually appreciate it now, right? Because it has shown you a sense of what you deserve and what you're not afraid you're no longer afraid to ask for directly. This is Jalissa. Shout out to Jalissa's messages, right? So I bought her Oracle deck, the musical Oracle deck, and she was like, shout me out. I'm gonna be dropping this video in one of her videos because she said to do so. But shout out to her because I love her and her messages, and so that's why I bought this deck. But anyway, Cardi B, ring. You don't hit my line no more. Oh, 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 you don't make it ring, 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 ring. I can't keep this on the low. I want you to make it ring, 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 ring. Should I call first? I can't decide. I want to. But a B got pride. The switching up shit is what I can't fuck with. I'm feeling you, but you hard to get in touch with. Oh, somebody's out of reach. Somebody's in separation. And like I said, that separation occurred for a reason, right? And you're realizing that because it had to open up space for something new to come in. And you had to love yourself first. You had to go through that cycle of self-love and re-identifying with your own divinity, your own gifts, your own worth, so that you can get what you rightfully deserve and not feel ashamed to ask for it. So at the end of the day, things happen for a reason. You're in acceptance now. You're moving forward. And we're going to just pull some more tarot that reflects on this true love that's coming in. I'm gonna miss y'all, collective. I'm sorry I wasn't on here like everybody else anyway, but I did bond with the souls that I have been reading for. And like I said, I knew it was like 2 years ago. I started this 3 years ago. And 2 years ago, I think I did a video where I was like, oh, you know what? I don't care how many subscribers I got. It could grow to 100,000, it could stay at 1,000. It wouldn't matter. I'm gonna help who I've been sent here to help. And even if it's one, that's many. And so, because God will take one to save many. And so, therefore, I think I've done my justice. I've gotten some good reviews and people who really appreciated my readings, and that's what I was here for. But unfortunately, again, we're going to have to move forward and grow. And that's what this is all about. And if you're not participating in your own growth, then I can't be a part. Just can't be your reader. I just can't. You get what I'm saying? So I have to move on. And that's the type of energy that I was attracting. Just people who are stagnant. And I can't. We got to move on, Virgos. We got to move on. All right. So the Fool card is jumping out. The Magician card is jumping out. And for that to be together, we already know that you're taking this leap of faith into your own gifts, and discovering your own magic, right? And just making shit happen. You're compelled to just make shit happen. Your inspiration is all the way to the roof. Motivation all the way to the roof. Again, you just had to get rid of these minions that were just kind of like stagnant, making your way a little bit more sluggish, killing your vibe. Ooh, I'm drinking this turmeric tea because I was feeling kind of under the weather, And that just stained my cards. Damn, turmeric strong. Imagine. Yeah, so, oh, Lord, y'all. What's going on? I gotta clean that up. The Two of Wands is in reverse, and the Ten of Wands is in the upright. And again, so these energy vampires were coming in to block a lot of what you deserved, and you had to realize that that was what it was. The projection of other people's intentions were not your own, and you had to release those other people in order to release those ill intentions. Right? It wasn't no spell work you had to do. Nothing too elaborate. It was just cut them off, like release it, right? And that got a little intense for you because some of these like people or connections that you had, these soul ties were centuries long, and from past lives, and we get that. You know, that's the hardest ones to break, the ones that have traveled with you along the journey and have some history there. But at the end of the day, that's how a moment had to occur, because you weren't going to do it. You weren't going to shake shit the fuck up, so the universe had to, right? And that happened in that separation. It happened in that person ghosting you. They did the work for you, to be honest with you. There's some more minions hanging around that need to get the hell on. And I'm seeing that, you know, at the end of the day, they're the ones, the last of the Mohicans that you really are refusing to see it the way that it needs to be seen. Divine is saying, you know, release and then figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just go with your intuition, go with your gut, feel it and know it, and then move forward in certainty that you made the right decision. And then everything else that, you know, you needed to see will come out after you made that move. If you're still waiting for confirmation, this is it. At the end of the day, you know who you are. You've discovered that in this journey, and it's now time to pick up from where you left off in your own divinity, like, and cancel everything out that doesn't have anything to do with that, right? That kills your inspiration, that kills your vibe. Like, if it ain't right, it ain't it, right? So now we're gonna lay the spread. That was your oracle message to just chop it up. But we're going to see what's going on, what's coming in, what's releasing further for 2022. All right. So again, the spread is 10 cards. The Empress is jumping off like she wanted to have the power play in the beginning. Well, they obviously see that move that you made, that power move that you made in walking away or allowing them to walk away as some Empress shit. With the Five of Swords here. Well, look. Spirit said, fuck the spread. Hey, I feel you, Spirit. All right, so, let's see. This is 5 cards as it is. We're going to get 5 more cards. So because I'm just going to chew on this for a second, because you have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's coming back, obviously. Somebody has surrendered and submitted to the idea of you, right? And they know who you are. They know you're the Empress. They know what you call out to. You get, right? With this 9 of Pentacles here. You don't, and solo dolo at that. Like, you can stand alone and be a whole army of one as it is. So you don't need anything. You don't need any entity to add to you, because you add that abundance to yourself. At the end of the day, you know, but again, you have to release in order to continue to collect this abundance to receive. And so I think what was most important here, you didn't know where to release, because some of these, like I said, soul ties and connections were so permanent in your life. They made such a difference at one point, and so you had to go into a place of acceptance of, do we really want to hold on to the past? I mean, there were triumphs in the past, but there were also tragedies, I'm hearing. And so you have to take the good with the bad, but understand that there were bad, and accept that too, that was a part of your evolutionary process of understanding who you were and what makes you happy, and what you needed to surrender to. And it wasn't at all this energy that at the end of the day was saying that they rooted for you, but you never see the support, right? It was just conflict, constant conflict, or making you conflict with yourself. So you are better off alone. And I think you realize that, and you'd rather be lonely than be alone in a relationship. That's what I'm hearing. And I think the collective is always looking for answers to these relationships. So at the end of the day, that's why these reads come out like this. Like, I'm reading for y'all. This is y'all energy, Virgo, at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm scrap that. We're going to pull some more, and we're going to actually relay this spread. because Spirit's so funny. Strength, okay. What else, Spirit? Spirit said no. You're not laying no spreads. Let's get the next 5. I mean, I was kind of looking forward to the circular spread, Spirit. I'm seeing your intuition is on fire, like we said earlier. Um, Confirmation, but you're still in this place of conflict. Like, did you make the right decision in letting that energy go, right? And so that is blocked. There's so many blockages when it comes to your creativity and moving forward. Like, you have to rely on that divine strength within that tells you when you let these burdens go, there you trust. You trust in self. You trust in your own divinity, and the conflict goes away. You see how all of these cards, the only one that's in the upright is the strength card and the 5 of swords, right? So there's mental conflict, right? And that mental conflict that's still present, like, and you thinking that you made the wrong decision, you keep changing, second guessing yourself. That's what I'm hearing. It brings more burdens and opens up for more energy vampires to come in and suck you dry of that richness that you have in your own divinity and in your own gifts, because at the end of the day, all you're thinking is self-doubt. All you're thinking is, I made the wrong decision. I need these people. You keep talking, like you do the work for them, right? They don't even have to. They don't have to sneak away with shit, because you're allowing them to sneak away for you with your energy, with your thoughts. You're giving them that, right? And so they're taking that and then doing spell work with your thoughts, with your intentions. And then you're thinking that their intentions are your intentions, but they're not. They're their intentions. Wow, it's like a lot of trickery in this shit. I'm hearing topsy-turvy, upsy-downsy, all types of bullshit that narcissists and dysfunctional relationships bring. That was the next 5 cards, but your intuition tells you know what's right, and you need to communicate that. And your mind and your body and your soul all have to be as one to communicate that. So the healing is in alignment. Of course, that's the type of reader I am. And I just flipped these cards and they came out in reverse. That's because I don't read these cards in reverse. There's certain cards I don't read in reverse. Spirit a long time ago told me not to. But that's the Fool card again. Well, equivalent to the Fool card that came out earlier. This is the 6 of Swords. But at the end of the day, I have the Fool card energy that's resonating the most in that. Because that leap of faith that you were meant to take, you're still doubting that, you're going to come out on top if you do this alone. So with the Page of Cups here, there is an offer that's coming in that you think, again, is your own intention. You think you made it happen. You think this is a lot of trickery that's coming in. There's a lot of manipulation that's coming in to making you think that, these decisions that you're making to self-sabotage is all on you. And it's not someone trying to gaslight you, but they are gaslighting the shit out of you, filling your mind up with dreams and aspirations that are more suitable and commendable to their life experiences and how they're going to move forward. It's just not for you. The game that they're playing is not for you to win. It's for them to win at the end of the day. And that gift of discernment that God has given you, is time for you to activate it. The awakening is here. So in that, let's see what our spirit has to say. 5 of emotions. There's going to be some grief. Again, the Magician is popping up with that Fool energy, with taking a leap of faith. The Justice card is popping up. The 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So you haven't gotten over this heartbreak yet. You're still looking for an apology. You're still looking for some type of healing from this person. When this person has abandoned you, when this person has told you to abandon your own dreams, when this person has not supported your dreams in moving forward and how you evolve, you're still relying on emptiness and then looking for fulfillment from emptiness at the end of the day. And that's a part of your awakening, I think, is that you're going to feel this void until you realize everything that's already within you was destined for you to use in the healing process and to exemplify healing for others, and not use it to conflict with yourself, to second guess yourself and think that, wow, I feel like I'm reading for me, y'all. Like I was saying with this journey, as far as me not reading tarot anymore, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there are energies that are projecting that to me, and I'm thinking that it's my ancestors, or I'm thinking that it might be from a source that I trust in, but really I need to reevaluate and go more into my intuition and do more work with my, I'm hearing sacral chakra as well as my solar plexus, because the intuition leads to my creativity and how I resolve issues. This message is for y'all, even though I'm reading for me at this moment. So y'all can see and understand how I do my work, how I do my energy work, and how when you move forward, you can't keep doing the same old dumb shit. When you know better, you do better, right? But if reading for others has me doing the same old shit because their energy is shared when I'm reading and reading for the collective, then I have to know what is my energy and what's not my energy. And I think if I don't figure that out and use my gift of discernment, then that's when these tower moments occur, because the universe will step in. All right, now can we do the circular? Just reading. I'm just reading, folks. But again, like, I don't read for just love. I don't read for just general success in business and career, because I read for you. You are the entity that makes all of those things happen. So if we don't work on self, we don't go within, how can the external reflect exactly the change that's within? It can't. So the hermit, we don't go within. Tell me I'm not a badass reader. That's why I say I'm a miss y'all. I'm a miss reading. I am. But spirit is like, they're not getting it. And because they're not getting it, you're not getting it. Oh, okay. Well, can't read for y'all no more. Y'all not going to fuck up my ascension. Sorry. Just like that. See that release? See how that release work? Just let it go. And trust me, it's my livelihood. I make money off of readings, but I cannot. I can't just do this anymore. I got to tap into my own divinity. I have to use everything that's within my power to evolve and to get to my higher self and to ascend and exemplify that for those who want to do the work. Frankly, if you don't want to do the work, then what the hell am I doing? You just taking my time? I need to be doing the work then if you ain't going to do it. And they won't, so that's the thing. You can't wait. I think this is about, like, if you're going to look at it like a marriage or some type of soul connection that I just left my turmeric on the floor. If you're gonna look at it like that, then that's saying that, if you're getting the salvation and your other half is not getting the salvation, then that does stagnate your growth. No matter how much you want to think that you're holy and you got all the sanctity that you need, but at the end of the day, if your environment doesn't add up with your alignment, then of course you're gonna go back and replicate what's in your environment. We are products of our environment, folks. Damn. I think that's about it for your reading. I love you, Virgo. Namaste. Good luck in 2022. I really feel like there's something I'm leaving out, but actually, I think I just said a lot. Just with these three cards, like, this is what is coming in for you if you don't align yourself with your own self, right? Your own divinity from within. If you don't go within, then this is what's coming in for you. Is lack. There's no openness, there's no receiving, there's no reception of blockage. But if you do tap in, look at all the colors, look at all of the universe that opens up and beckons to you and your call. But if you don't, then you're going to keep having people who continue to block you, continue to slow you down, drain you of your energy. And that's pretty much it. You're releasing more people, more things that block your energy in 2022, and you're receiving all of your powers because of it. So that's it. That's your read. I love you. Namaste. I'm like, y'all know I don't know how to turn this shit off. That's another reason why. I should show y'all my store. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, we're in the store. I wanted to show you guys the store before I end this video, so let's do that, okay? All right. So we do have intention candles here, as well as candles for the Orisha. We have some Orisha statues, as well as orgasmic manifestation tools. You know, you got your pipes, you got your mortals and pestles, and you have your trees and points and spears and bracelets, and oh my, we have everything in here, guys. Everything. And you can come here to get your healing sessions and whatnots. Yes, honey. T-shirts that I've designed. Well, one of them I did. And tumbles. And we're still giving out free gifts for the rest of December. And we have energy plants as well. So come check us out. This is my little tarot area. But I love you guys. Namaste.